Okie dokie artichokes, here we go again with Google Drawings, this time level 2. You are going to be designing your own badge, so I kind of want to walk you through some of the different design steps right here. So we're going to learn a lot of different things right here, but I've just pasted in just an image of some different badge designs right here. And if we look at these, there's a variety of different types right here, some different things that kind of stand out. So I'm just going to go through some of these to show you how you can make them. So the first one, this one looks pretty simple right here. Okay, if I were to do this, what I see is I see a square. Okay, so I'm just going to make a square, and if I want to make a square, if I hold down shift, it will make a square so that all sides are the same. If I let go of shift, then I get this freedom to move around, but if I know I want a square, I'll do that. So I got my square, and I don't really remember what the fill color was, but we'll do it like that. It looked like it had a black background or border, and see, 4 pixels, maybe it's a little bit thicker, maybe like 8, I don't know. Well, but we can always resize that as needed to kind of cover that up. So, all right, we'll say I got that square. Nice. Now this other one, it's a square, it's just rounded. So if I look right here, I have this rounded rectangle right here. And so I'm just gonna make this kind of the same size, and you see those sizing handles right there. That just means that these two shapes are the same size. They're showing you, yeah, they're equal. So I'm just gonna make that. Now the thing is, instead I'm gonna use my rotating handle up here, and I'm gonna rotate it so that, yeah, that's about right. But you'll notice, like if you look, the curve is a bit different. That's where this little orange square comes in, and you'll see that on a lot of special shapes. That just gives you some more modification options right here. So if I bring it closer, I don't get as much a curve. If I bring it further away, I get more circular. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer, and yeah, looks good. We'll change the background a little bit, border, we'll make it white, and we'll give it that 8 pixels as well. So now, if I put this on top, oh, you'll notice something. So this all works in layers. Since I made that rounded rectangle second, it's actually a layer stacked on top of my picture. So there's a couple things I could do. I could go to Arrange, Order, and I could say bring to front, and that means whatever I have selected right now, I'm going to make that the topmost layer. So I'm going to do that. So okay, so we got that. I'm just going to select this, and I'm going to hold down shift to select both of these, and I'm going to arrange them, and I'm going to group them. Now that makes them just one shape. So now I can move them off to the side. When I click on it, it selects both of them. So I know I got that really well. Okay, the next thing, I see this shape right here. It looks to me like a trapezoid. And so I'm just going to go boom. And it looks like this one's upside down. I could rotate this, but I'm going to do a different trick. I'm going to right click, go to rotate, and I'm going to say flip vertically. And boom. And again, orange thing right here lets me kind of change that angle. And I could give it this kind of pinkish color, white, and we could say 8 pixels, and maybe that means we gotta make it a little bit bigger. And so I could do that, and we can say like, yeah, like that. Okay, the next one, a couple different things. It could be, let's see here, something like, I think in this chevron right here, I can kind of go like this, rotate it a little bit, get the correct angle on there, or as close as needed. And again, orange handle to change that curvature right there. We can make it that, yeah, pink color. And you know what, we could even give it a transparent border. And I could go like copy and paste, put this one right on there, and then I can just boom, or rotate and flip horizontally, and that's going to give me the same thing, just the horizontal mirror image of it. So I could go over here and go over here and do a little bit of aligning right here. And remember, these need to now go to the back. So order, send to back. And yeah, I could take that all now and group it. And there we have one thing. Obviously, I'd want to make those colors a little bit better, but there's one option. The other option right here, if I really, really wanted to get picky like this, I could choose this curve right here, and I could make some little dots right here and kind of make these curves. But I found that the curve is pretty hard to do. You want to zoom in and you don't get it perfect. So I like to stay with a straight line. So I'm going to use the polyline right here, and I'm going to make this one right here. So I'm going to start from right here. The polyline just means I'm going to click and it says, all right, tell me where you want to go. So we go here, 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 and here. And then it makes a shape from that. And so with this shape, I can make it that brown color and give it that border color. I'll make it a little bit bigger right here. The nice thing about the polyline is if I double click it, you'll notice these purple dots. Those are the dots that I used to make it. So if I messed up just a little bit, I can always adjust as needed right there. So I'm just going to say, all right, that's good. And if we look at this one, copy and paste, and it just looks like this one's going to be a little bit bigger. And I'm going to, again, I'm going to send this one backward a layer. And we will go ahead and arrange, group those, set them off to the side. And really, like this, just looks like this, but we are going to rotate. We're going to flip it vertically. Put it right here. Double click and change these points a little bit and make it that pink color. We'll move it over and we'll arrange, order, send backward. And then I'm just going to take these two guys right here from this one, copy and paste that, put it over here, order, send backward, and voila, we got another one. So a lot of different things that you could do. You could, even if you wanted to, insert these different callouts that have these ribbons right here. You could add some things, format. You could do some different drop shadows to make things look like they're standing off the page a little bit. You can make your own kind of drawings right here. If you needed to circle something, yeah, anything like that. If you want to put on a title, you could put on some word art right here, like make a badge. And you can make it all fancy like. Go kind of small and make it gray. Maybe we'll make it stand out right here a little bit. Another thing, if I want to, maybe I want this to, yeah, it's gonna go on a shape. So let's say we'll do this. I'm just gonna send it back a layer. I can make custom colors as well. And so I can get these from a color picker, online color generator, or anything. But one cool thing, if you want to make it semi-transparent so that your text is readable, like pretty much no matter where it is, that's this last slider right here. So I can click OK, and you'll see that is now semi-transparent so that it's going, you can kind of see through it all. So you can make different things semi-transparent like that. And I'm going to delete this picture right now. We'll put this back right here. Right now, my background, if I right click, it is transparent. You don't see the little lines or anything, but a transparent background just means that if I save this as a PNG file, it will only be the badge that will show up in the image. If I wanted it to be on black or something like that, I could do that by changing the background color, but for the most part, you'll want it to be transparent.